been a pretty consistent group the last 12 months or so, and they're really disappointed last week with aspects of the game, and I thought the response today was pretty good, pretty strong.
Did you do anything differently at training during the week, or did you sense at any stage that there was going to be this sort of a turnaround?
Well, look, we certainly weren't at our best last week. We knew that there was a lot more in us than we displayed. So, look, I thought we defended really well as a group and moved the ball pretty well as a group as well. So, pure, real challenge for us probably in the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. But I thought after that we controlled the game pretty well.
Shane Hockey back in the team obviously made a massive difference. He gives you a little bit of grunt in the midfield that might have been lacking.
Yeah, look, even last week we had plenty of the ball. It was just our use of the ball that let us down badly. So it made it really hard to defend last week, some of the turnovers that we had. And so we certainly cleaned that up this week, used the ball better, which makes it easier to defend. So, look, Hox is an important player. He's in our leadership group, and it was great to have him back.
Around the ball, you attacked it very well, and you would have been happy with just the contested ball because you can win the footy a lot, and that's probably the way you like to play. But around the footy, you got on top of them there too. Yeah,
I think 15 minutes in, I don't think we're going that great around the footy. So, look, we made a few changes, but to the boys' credit, we probably challenged them a bit to get it back on even terms, and they did that. You've got to win the ball at the contest, otherwise you're playing from behind or giving up first use all the time. So, I thought we addressed that. We're able to win the ball and play it probably the majority of the game, more of the game in our forward half rather than our back half.
What about some of your younger guys like Jordan Russell, Kyle Russell, who it's only his third game of league footy and playing against some AFL listed players, and he just looks like he's right at home?
Yeah, he stepped up really well. He's probably surprised us a little bit, but his composure with the ball and some kids sort of just find a way. I don't know. He sort of stepped up and adjusted really well, and it's full credit to him, but also probably full credit to the guys playing around him as well. But look, he's been really consistent for us. Was really good today. Makes good decisions and like most left footers, he's pretty good by foot. So that certainly helps.
Just on left footers, Brandon Donaldson, I think in a different role on a wing. We've mostly seen him play up forward, but he was very good today as well. Yeah,
look, he's probably played a little bit more midfield this year, a little bit more wing than last year, but it's probably a bit of a natural progression. Had a great first year last year for a kid that was still eligible to play Colts and to play senior footy, and certainly showed a bit. He worked pretty hard on the off-season, put on a little bit of weight, which has probably helped him. But yeah, he's a really good user, makes good decisions. So look, it's great that the young guys do the work, and if they play their role, they'll play.
You spoke about the defenders. The back six were very good again today. Adam McIntosh, I thought, stood out. He had 11 marks, or a lot of marks, and just pretty solid.
Yeah, and he's coming back from a pretty serious injury. This time last year at this ground, he broke his ankle, so he had to overcome those demons, I suppose, of coming back. But he's been a really consistent player since I've been at the club, and it's good to have him back.
How good is a performance like that for Corey Delilio's confidence as well? Obviously, it's been a long time for him and a little bit of a lean first couple of weeks, but he was very good today.
Yeah, look, I thought the forwards worked a lot harder this week. They were really selfless, and I thought they, worked hard to create space for each other, and I think they all sort of chipped in. And Corey was one of those. So look, across the board, they were really disappointed, the guys that played forward last week. So I thought they bounced back pretty strong.
A couple of the older, wiser heads really stood up. Cookie, through the middle of the game especially, I thought had some significant possessions, and Ashton Hams has finished up with 34 disposals and racked them up. So they've made a difference.
Yeah, no doubt. You get the ball into the hands of Hamsy, generally you're going to get something pretty good out of it. So I thought he led really well. He instructed really well today, as well as his possessions. He reads the game so well, and Cookie's probably a little bit down early, and we asked him for a bit of a lift at quarter time. I thought he really stood up as one of our leaders. So we're really pleased.
Back home next week, play West Perth. What do you make of them as an opponent?
Well, I know they're a proud club, but to be honest, I haven't looked at them at all. So we'll get through today. And review our game, and then we'll have a look at how they went. I think they played Subi today, so they're always super competitive. So it's always a good challenge.
Sean Buick will play his 100th game. It's good timing that it's against his old club, and he's someone that was coming through sort of at Colts level when you were at the club, and now you've coached him. This is your third year coaching him here. What goes through your mind when you think of Sean?
Well, just an enormous work rate, great clubman. He works hard, trains hard. and works hard to always get better. So like his enormous work rate and ability to run and cover and you know, get back and help defence, and then he'll be up, you know, delivering the ball inside 50. So you know, he's an important part of our group, and you know, it'll be a good day for him and his family.